Folks, Brian here, Geomagnetic Earth Watch, Sunday, January 15, 2023 on our planet. This started to be a daily planet report. This has changed into an earthquake report after two concerning area earthquakes. Before I get into those, I'll quickly start with Sumatra. Shallow 6.2 earthquakes at 48 and 54 kilometers deep off the coast of Sumatra, Toba volcano region. Shortly after that, we've had two deep earthquakes, Bonin Island, south of Japan, a 6.3 at 409 kilometers, and a 6.4 420 kilometers. The antipode for Sumatra will be the Galapagos Islands off the coast of Ecuador. The antipode for the deep earthquakes, Bonin Islands, will be off the coast of South America at this weak point. Pressure zone. However, more concerning, and here we go again. Now, I stated my watch is going to be looking for deep earthquakes where they normally don't happen, and it just happened off the coast of New Zealand. We have a magnitude 4.4, however, the depth is coming in at 750 kilometers deep, which is 100 kilometers below the mantle transition zone. The last time I saw an earthquake at that depth was August 2018, an 8.2 at 750 kilometers deep below Fiji. So, and the antipode of this, and we can expect a response, not because of the magnitude, but because of the depth. The antipode will be off the coast of Portugal. The Canary Islands and Morocco will fall within the 30-degree parameters. Unfortunately, getting back to New Zealand, the only two tsunami buoys in the region are offline. Our earthquake is right here. So, once again, folks, let's consider what's below this region and what's been happening over the past 3 to 4 weeks. So because of the depth of this earthquake, we can expect anywhere from 12 to 72 hours for any response to surface, if not seismically. And folks, shallower, deeper earthquakes do no longer always occur. It does not mean we should not let the people of New Zealand know. The entire length of New Zealand. And for that matter, east coast of Australia. Now, getting on to our NASA coverage of heat anomalies on our planet. One of a few tools I use on a daily basis throughout the days, especially Indonesia, especially this area here that was, up until today, been lighting up, including the floor of the Java Sea, starting from this region, work in this region, to where we had the two earthquakes migrating into Jakarta. So they seem to be reporting everywhere else, Sulawesi, Papua New Guinea, Australia, but they seem to have blacked out all of Java, right up to Tambor. Nothing. Simeru is still erupting. there are still other heat indications on other volcanoes throughout Java. Yet for some reason they don't want us to see. I will give you an example now. Of course, this is a U.S. government agency. Someone independent of the U.S. government is Windy.com, based in Czechoslovakia. This is Simeru, for example, which they're showing. Now, earlier today, Windy was showing additional heat. Now, Windy.com is also showing Mexico, United States, and just a little bit in Canada. Let's show you what NASA is not showing us. No problem with Africa. They're showing Africa. The oil wells flaring off in the North Sea. But the vast majority of the continental United States, Canada, Mexico, they're showing nothing. They're only showing the East Coast. They're showing the Caribbean, no problem. South America, no problem. So again, I use these tools every day, several times a day. This one, NASA Worldview, and others. And the only it only seems to be the majority of North America and only Java, Indonesia, that I've been reporting on, obviously because I have my family here, my wife's family is here. So I find it highly suspicious that as activity starts picking up in this region. Again, with earthquakes migrating into Jakarta, volcanoes lighting up, that they've blackened this area. Anyway. So we can expect a response possibly from the Sumatra earthquake, definitely from the deep earthquakes, Bonin Islands, definitely from the deep earthquake off the shores of New Zealand. While I'm silent, I'm just thinking for a minute. Oh, yes. Okay, even though there's a great difference in the depth, fulcrum point between Sumatra earthquake, Bonin Island earthquake, the energy will rise and spread. The energy will rise and spread when they meet in the middle. Often it results in an earthquake. Philippines should therefore be warned. This is a deep earthquake, 134 kilometers, right next to Tel volcano. This is the magma chamber for Tel. .4 at 124 kilometers deep. So the deep innards of Mother Earth is acting up again. And of course, you will first hear a comprehensive, complete report here. Anything develops, I'll be back to you, folks.